Tēnā koutou katoa, e te iwi, e te whakakitenga, tēnā koutou. Hei taku kingi tū heitia pōtatau te whero te tuawhitu pai mārere ki aia. Hoi anō, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Ka mahi au, ka inoi au, ka moi au, ka mahi anō. This tongi kura from Princess Dipoia is a fitting descriptor of the 2024 financial year for Tainui Group Holdings. It represents the culmination of many years of groundwork during the most intensive period of growth in the company's 21-year history. Aside from property investment milestones, TGH has also completed its first full year as Chief Investment Officer, following a transition phase. This oversaw a strong recovery in global equity investments and delivered a record distribution payment to Waikato Tainui of more than $30 million. We're pleased to bring you these highlights.
Kia ora. The property assets we've opened this year are all part of our strategy to move our iwi from being asset rich and cash poor to being asset rich and cash rich. That's because our biggest challenge dating all the way back to 2003 has been how to generate better cash profits from the whenua owned by Waikato Tainui. And that's why we need to develop assets on that whenua. Assets that will grow in value to grow cash while ensuring that whenua remains in tribal ownership. Amohia Aki is an example of how we're doing this.
Tēnei ka whakatau atu, ia koe ki roto anō I tō whare ho. Mā tēnei whare ka anō o haumaru o kai mahi. Mā tēnei whare ka whakamaru ngā kai mahi I roto anō I ngā pakaketanga o tēnei wā.
The building itself embodies and highlights the kind of memorandum that we've had between Waikato Tainui, and the kinds of things that we want to build into the building are to do with those relationships.
It's important because of the way it's been designed and developed, so it's green and it captures the essence of Waikato, both inside and outside, so you can see it quite clearly that this is a asset that has mana whenua involved in the design of it and the creation of it.
It's taken 17 years to make the Ruakura Inland Port and Ruakura Super Hub a reality. Welcoming its first train on a cold August morning last year was a moment to reflect on the journey to reach this point and the promise this asset brings for the economic future of our iwi. We're here at the very first train coming into the Ruakura Inland Port. And the Inland Port is really significant because this is the heart of the Ruakura Super Hub development. This is what makes it special, and this is what enables the whole centre and Super Hub to function. Australasian retail giant Kmart is our signature tenant at Ruakura. Opening the distribution centre TGH built for Kmart to lease brought to life the vision that iwi has for long-term sustainable economic development.
When you start a new venture, you look at the partner. So the partnership with TGH just felt right. The location close to the port's also super important for us. And there's a vision. So when we talk to the group, there's a big vision for the local area.
This is part of the TGH strategy for intergenerational wealth because it contributes to that long-term vision of sustainable growth and sustainable income for us.
We're growing jobs here. We're making use of an extraordinary piece of whenua that is so important to Waikato Tainui. And it's, to me, the partnership that underpins Te Tiriti is on show here.
cold store we built for Big Chill to lease is just as impressive. Capable of storing over 16,000 pallets, the facility includes a very cool guide wire system that works out the best trajectory for pallets to reach the rack locations. This enables horizontal and vertical storage at the same time, which minimises the energy used and maximises operational efficiency. Throughout our journey at Ruakura, we've been fortunate to have the support of mana whenua. They have been our tuara, and I would like to acknowledge and thank them all. Any inland port worth its salt will have a cold storage facility. We are fortunate to have attracted two at Ruakura with a third on its way. Maersk is the world's largest shipping company. When they chose Ruakura as the site for their largest Aotearoa base, well, we celebrated because that decision provided absolute proof of concept for the Ruakura Super Hub as a critical freight and logistics hub. Maersk's state-of-the-art cold store includes the latest refrigeration technology and leads the industry in environmentally efficient design and construction. It's built to a 6 Green Star rating standard and will be among the first cold stores in the country to achieve that taumata. Unlike the other buildings which TGH owns at Ruakura, Maersk owns this building and prepaid a ground lease for the whenua. The benefit of this mixed ownership model is that TGH receives a capital payment up front rather than drip-fed the rent, and there's no requirement for TGH to fund a building. It's another example of how we are making Ruakura work for the iwi and work for the tenants without selling any whenua. We could not have ended our most productive year in a better way. Te Rekenui Pullman Auckland Airport Hotel is imbued with the stories and histories of the iwi. Its opening is one of our proudest moments. The name it has been gifted, the statement it makes at the main gateway to Aotearoa, and the care and dedication that has gone into creating it makes this a very special asset for Waikato Tainui.
Te Rekenui Pullman Auckland Airport Hotel is a stunning example of the merging of Indigenous culture with architectural design. The name means a supreme paramount chief, chosen to reflect the status and the premium experience the hotel offers.
Together we have created a hotel, a building enriched with authenticity, superbly crafted and masterfully designed to stand proud alongside its tuakana, its elder, the Novotel, here at the gateway to Aotearoa, New Zealand.
The joint venture with Auckland Airport came about because of the relationship that Te Arakinui Tātou Rangikahu had with the Auckland Airport at the time. She had a really close relationship. From that came a meeting, that said, well, actually, there's a commercial opportunity here. And the airport had the good sense to invite iwi to be a partner. Puna Whakatupu Tangata is the tribal investment framework that sets out the investment principles and tikanga which guide TGH's investment decisions. Our achievements have been delivered while remaining focused on the tenets of puna. We have stayed mindful of iwi aspirations and commitment to mana motuhake, kaitiaki taonga and kaitiaki tangata. Over the past 10 years, TGH has grown equity from $784 million to $1.6 billion. As chair of the TGH board, I want to express sincere thanks and appreciation to all those partners, suppliers, governors, mana whenua, and especially our kaimahi who have contributed to this growth. Ki o tātou hoa, kei ngā tōpito o te ao. Tō tātou iwi, o tātou kaimahi, nei rā te mihi.